Hello everybody, this is Pip Coleman, just popping in to do your Waning Moon 4-card reading for this week. The Waning Moon is the moon that happens between the full moon to the new moon. So the moon is getting smaller and smaller and smaller in our vision in terms of its brightness, as you know, as we move towards the new moon next week. So I wanted to come in and just do this 4-card reading for you, just to give you a little bit of context for this week so that you know what to work on in terms of your energy, and you can use the energy of the moon to help you, which I love. And as you can see, I have some spooky light behind me today. It's so cool. Anyway, so our first question to answer at the waning moon in this part of the phase of the moon is, what do I need to release? So the card that came up for us today, our first card when I shuffled for you out there, was a personal issue reaches resolution. So that's fantastic. So what's happening at the moment, what needs to be released, is your attachment, or our attachment to whatever personal issue is coming up for you this week. The attachment to that needs to be released. So the personal issue is coming to a resolution. So it's important for you to know and to trust that whatever the personal issue is, that it's coming to the point of finishing up now. So you can start to give yourself a break, you know, especially if something's been going on and on for a little while and you feel like you're just tired. That's good. That means that it's time to let go and allow that personal issue to come to a resolution. And your attunement to the moon and your affirmation is, it may be best to move towards what you want in a sideways manner. So when we talk about personal issues coming to a resolution, it means that things are actually completing. Like, you know, you can actually tie off and get some closure this week. It's time for closure. So hi Linda Saxton, and who else is watching us at the moment? Say hello if you're there. So that's what's happening in terms of what we need to release, which is that personal issue coming to resolution. Our second card is all about what will help you. So the answer to the question of what will help you in resolving that personal issue is surrender to the divine. So we got the beautiful full moon card to remind you to surrender that personal issue to the universe, to God, to the source energy, to the angels, you need to learn how to release and let go and surrender to the energy of trusting the universe. Because one of the things that happens is that we try to control everything. And when we're talking about surrendering, it doesn't mean that you give up in terms of, you know, you still work towards, you know, resolving the issue, or you still work towards, or you have the intention of resolving the issue, but you don't try to control every single thing that happens. You actually surrender the situation or the relationship or whatever it is that you're worried about to the divine, so that the energy of you is relaxed rather than being uptight and trying to control everything. Does that make sense? Hi, Stephanie. So your attunement to the moon, or your affirmation around surrender, is, I'm getting the answers I need. I'm getting the answers I need, and everything's working out for my highest good. So hi, Jody. Oh, hi, Antoinette. Everyone's online at the moment. So if you missed those first two cards, a personal issue is coming to resolution, which is awesome, is what we need to release this week. And then we're surrendering to the divine. So that is your second card for this week. Now, the third card is interesting because it's answering the question of what will help me to accept and surrender. And that is the fabulous Don't Let the Past Hold You Back card. Now, this is one of the ones that I it comes out a lot, and it's so important, isn't it? If there's things going on in our life right now, it's usually because there's something from your past that needs to be released. If you're being triggered, if something's coming up that is going, if something keeps coming back and back and back, or you notice a pattern is happening, the same sorts of people are coming into your life and annoying you or frustrating you, the same sort of boss is coming in and you keep having these same interactions. You might be getting the same type of job and you go, why do I keep getting the same type of job? And it challenges you every time. It's that means that there's a pattern that needs to be severed and broken. So don't let the past hold you back. The affirmation for this week is I release the past. I release the past with ease and grace. I like to add with ease and grace to all my affirmations, because if you say that, then it reminds you that you're doing it with ease, because things don't have to be so hard. We make things hard for ourselves, don't we? I certainly know that I do. So if you can allow yourself to do that in terms of letting the past go. If it's something that you don't think you can do on your own and you'd like some assistance with that, please reach out and ask for help, whether it's to me or to somebody else who you feel you resonate with online, whether it's in our wellness community, in Spiritual Events Directory, in whatever wellness communities you're in at the moment. If you feel like somebody resonates with you, please reach out, because they might be the answer to helping you to release the past, because that's what we need to do to move forward. We have to release and clear the way before we move forward. And our final question, or the final outcome of this week, if you take those other bits of advice, is the Be Bold and Make the First Move card. Now, this is really interesting because it's so important. Sometimes it is really important for us to take the lead. If you're not speaking up, if you're not taking charge of your own life, then somebody else is going to take charge of it for you. Do you get what I mean? When sometimes we complain or we feel resentful or we're a bit like, everything's happening to me, it's usually because we've taken a back seat and we've gone, you do it. You sort out my job, you sort out my relationship, and we kind of leave it to other people to do. And then we complain when it's not how we really want it. So it's about taking back control in terms of bringing it back to yourself, not controlling other people, bringing it back to you, having a strong mindset around what it is that you want, what do you desire, and speaking your truth. And being bold and making the first move is all about taking charge of your destiny. And the affirmation for this week is I am taking charge of my destiny. I am taking charge of my destiny, not handing the reins over to somebody else. And we've talked before, if you've watched my Find Your Soul show, then you'll know that I've talked before about bringing your power back to yourself, making sure that you haven't given your power away to other people. And there's a great little prayer to bring your power back that I give to my coaching clients, so that they can actually practice bringing their power back, bring the power back, and coming back to yourself all the time. So this week we're answering there's some really powerful cards this week. You'll notice that those 4 cards are really kind of tapping into some of our triggers, I'm sure. But so if you, a quick reminder, our 4 cards: a personal issue, reaches resolution, yay. Surrender to the divine, my lovelies. Surrender, surrender, surrender. And if you don't know what to do next, surrender some more. The 3rd card, don't let the past hold you back. There's no reason why you can't be working on letting go and releasing the past, cutting cords. I teach my coaching clients how to cut cords of fear from the past, from situations, so that they can move forward with ease and grace. And be bold and take the first step. Make the first move. You can do this. This week is exciting. So we're moving towards the new moon. So once you do all those steps that I've just suggested then, that those cards are suggested, you can, next week when you set your new moon intentions, you'll be ready. You'll be like, I'll be all clear and like, hiya, karate chop your way into the next week. So that was a quick one today, and I hope that was helpful to you. Please feel free to ask me any questions. If you have questions, reach out if you need some help with getting yourself sorted in terms of the coaching aspect of it. Let me know how you're doing, and I look forward to seeing you next week. This is Pip Coleman signing out. Bye for now.